You know, in the last few weeks, I've been consuming, imbibing all the videos, all the stories, all the images out of Kiev and the Ukraine, and all the assorted protesters of all the different contingencies and groups and right wing, left wing, Nazi wing. And I've watched them work together, really together. They put their differences aside and they shared in their dislike of an authoritarian, Sovietized, KGB-induced government. They hated it. And they all came together. You had your lefties, your Maoists, your Leninists. Well, okay, not Leninists, those Russians. Hey man, you right? And you had all these people coming together, setting aside their differences just for a few weeks to man the barricades, to burn the city center, to be revolutionaries. And the way they dressed, body armor, masks, helmets, shields matching the police, truncheons matching the police. There was no physical supremacy of one group over another. And so when you don't have that kind of physical bully boy, yes master, yes slave, truncheon mentality, when they're not winning, then the police, they're not revolutionary, they're just paid guys, they're just earning money for their families. So it's so good to see that, again, people power, and let's not get into the whole who is funding this revolution. Is this an American-led CIA coup? Is this a fucking, I don't know, NATO thing? But look, every revolution's got fucking money coming from some interested group somewhere. But putting all that aside, just in the kind of on the street demonstration of people defeating their police and their government, and let's be honest guys, like how many people died in the Ukraine in the uprising? A couple hundred? How many people died in the Ukraine and in Egypt in the uprising? Egypt round one, about 300. Can you imagine revolutions 50 years ago? Revolutions where 50 people died or 300 people died. There'd be tens of thousands. It'd be going on for months. Civil war. Now that we've evolved, now that we have the internet, Twitter, Facebook, information, instant access to information, everyone knows what the fuck the evil's going on. You can actually change a country with just a handful of deaths. And anyway, I hope I remember to post below the video from 3 different angles of like one of the worst. This is like 10 times worse than anything I've seen in Saving Private Ryan, because it's real. It's a bunch of protesters that get ambushed by snipers, and as they're trying to take away the dead, they get shot by more snipers, and it's quite graphic. So please watch it. I mean, that's revolution for you. But massive praise to the Ukrainian revolutionaries, because they did it. They did it. The whole world was watching. The police are disappearing protesters. They're torturing people, and they still held their ground, and they did it. Whew, impressive.